Located just off Interstate 70, Edward Jones Dome will be our site for this upcoming game between Philadelphia and St. Louis. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
We don't have to worry about conditions outside for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting ready for this one. Chris, any comments before we kick this one off?
You know, everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
Gives to the back. Cuts back, and he's dropped. So that's a gain of about 5, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 34. McNabb back in the shotgun for this one. Smith motioning to the left. McNabb drops back with the catch. Tackled around the 46-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
The Eagles go with the I formation. They go with the toss. Knocked out at the 49-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. From the 49-yard line. They'll come out in the dime. Westbrook will run it again. And they get him at the 49-yard line. And the halfback goes nowhere on the counter. They line up at the 49. They come out with 3 wide receivers. The Eagles put a man in motion to the right. He drops back. Throws it. And he caught it. McNabb. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
They line up in a one-back set. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown.
Whoa, how about that little juke move out there? That's just a shake, a little bake, and stick it in for the touchdown.
Here's the point after. Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Williams fields it at the 7. And he's drilled. What a hit. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 39-yard line. St. Louis is going with the offset I backfield. Jackson gets the carry. Brought down behind the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
McHale intercepts it. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
He drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Smith lost the ball. There's a scramble. The defense came up with that one.
Defenses are getting so much better at learning how to strip the football and change the momentum of a game. That's something that's practiced much more today than it was 20 years ago.
He fakes it with the throw. Can't hit him. The ball sails over the intended receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, that was a case of the quarterback just being a little too cautious on that one. Sometimes it takes a little nerve to fit one in there. You have to give your receiver a chance.
Throws it. Brings this one in. He's dropped around the 30-yard line. They get a nice pickup there.
Yeah, but he better be careful with those throws. That was pretty tight coverage. They got away with it that time, but I don't know in the future.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 26. Just about a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 26. 2 tight end set. He'll get the call again. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
It's the tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Makes the grab. Steps out at the 16-yard line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give them that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Westbrook lines up as the deep back, I formation. Fakes to the back, and he catches it. And he's out at the 26-yard line. Loss of a couple on the completed pass.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
He's tackled at the 30. Westbrook gains about 5 yards on the run. 3rd and 8. We played a quarter. The score is 7-3. McNabb sends a man in motion. McNabb back to throw. There for the catch. Brought down around the 36-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He gets it away. Hall takes it at the 28. What a shot! The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The Rams go with the I formation. Gives to the back. Tackled at the 45. Jackson gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Jackson gets the carry. He's hammered in the backfield. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He's tackled around the 38-yard line. How about that pass?
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Let's go, baby.
And they'll line this one up with two tight ends. He's hit hard on the play. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less, and so it'll be third down. Bolger is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. He throws right. Batted away. Holt wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Rams are lining up to punt this one away. Jackson is back awaiting the punt. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Through the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They line up in an I. He drops back to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down around the 32-yard line.
You know, Donovan McNabb is really becoming much more of the classic drop-back passer. Early in his career, he was a tremendous runner, wanted to get out, but now more and more you're seeing him reading the defenses, making the clever little throws, and is so difficult to defend for a defense because he can still come busting out of there on the run.
McNabb is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. They go with the run. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. A yard, maybe two, on the carry. Westbrook is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll give it off here. He fights forward to around midfield. A 2-yard run by the halfback. They line up at the 50. Offset I formation in the backfield. McNabb back to pass. Throws it short. There for the reception. 2 minutes to go in the half.
I think Donovan McNabb can just make you look so bad at times. You know, he has the quick release. He gets the thing out of there. Sometimes he takes off with a run and makes you play sort of a spy situation against him. But then you forget how big an arm he really has. He has the ability to get the ball as far downfield as anybody in this league.
Second and short coming up here. Ball on the 25. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play fake. Pass completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 25. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled at the 23-yard line. Another third down conversion.
This time they go to the ground to convert their second third down on this drive. And right now you can just begin to feel this offense's confidence grow.
He's tackled at about the 15-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Play fake. Scans the field. Comes down with it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 11. Smith picks up a first down with that 4-yard catch.
Playing quarterback's just like playing golf. Sometimes you get in a rhythm, and right now this quarterback is getting hot.
Is there for the catch. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
What a hit! Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
The defender gets him to the ground. and they have a pretty nice drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far on this drive and a first down.
McNabb hasn't missed yet. He gets in for 6. They went to the air on that play and made the most of it.
Well, we talked to them yesterday, and we found out that they really felt like that their passing game matched up perfectly against this secondary, and we're starting to see that come to fruition in this game.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. From the 5-yard line. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 35. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll take over at the 35. First down now and 10 to go. Surveys the field. He's there for the catch. He took a shot at the 49-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Second and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Throws the bullet to the right. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Throws a bullet. Still good on the drive. And he made a great open field tackle. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He's hammered at the 29-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 14-6. Great kick here. Hauled from the 1. Drilled at the 23. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Play action. Throws right. And they get him at the 47-yard line. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. Offset I formation in the backfield. He's dragged down on the play. Perfect time to send in the extra pass rusher on that play, Chris. They timed the blitz perfectly.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Bolger is lined up under center. Single back formation this time. He throws it. He's tackled at the 37. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
He'll get the call again. Gains his way to the 29-yard line. A nice job of the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. The Rams come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Bolger drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. Excellent open field tackle. That one goes for about 2 yards and a first down.
Uh-oh, look out. This quarterback's getting hot. He hasn't missed yet on this drive.
The Eagles line up with a nickelback. Again, he'll get the call. Tackled at the 19-yard line. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. The halfback with the carry. Brought down around the 19-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 19-yard line. St. Louis goes with the ace set here. They'll go with the run once again. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
He drilled the upright, and it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Excellent pick here. They get him at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Rifles it to the left. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
He dropped it, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Nice pass for the quarterback on that one with the defense bearing down on him.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Fakes the run. Off his back foot. He's dropped around the 35-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Brought down at the 26-yard line. That's now his 3rd reception of the drive. Pretty clear who the favorite target is on this possession.
You know, this receiver is just one of those guys that you want to keep busy. Some guys only want to try and catch the deep balls or the big plays. Other guys want to catch a lot of balls. This is one of those guys. He gets into a rhythm, and he can beat you.
He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Westbrook lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Tackled right around the 18-yard line. They've got it working on 3rd down.
But 3rd down runs are really a statement about an offensive team. They're just saying that I don't think we have to go to any trick plays. I don't think we have to do anything fancy. We're going to line up and let our guys beat your guys.
Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
St. Louis uses motion. Counter right. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Solid hit for the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Looks to pass. Flips it out short. He's brought down at about the 11. Holt picks up about 5 yards with the catch. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on their own 12. St. Louis lines up in the offset eye this time. And the defense has a heavy rush. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Jackson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Rams line up to punt. Jones is the punter. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Jackson fields it at the 42. He's dropped around the 32-yard line, and that was an impressive return off the long punt. McNabb is under center. 3 receivers split out. Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 22-yard line. That's a 10-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. Feeds it to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Set down. The kick is up. He's got it. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Not a bad kick. Gathered at the 6. Dropped at the 28-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. 1 man in the backfield. Play fake. Passes to his left. And it's completed. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Completed. He's dropped around the 40-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Throws while on the run. He's brought down at the 27. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
There's a play fake. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. Hit hard at the 16-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Sets up the play action. Pass is complete. And they get him at the 9. Gain of 7 through the air on that play.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Play fake. Brings it in. He's in. Touchdown. So they're only a 2-point conversion away from tying this ball game up.
Well, it's showtime now, because the 2-point conversion is going to be the difference here. We'll find out what they have in their bag of tricks.
Back to pass. Looks down the field. And they will tie the game. What a great play by the offense to get this game all knotted up.
Beautiful drive, beautiful two-point conversion, and now let's see if the momentum carries over to their defense. Because if this offense makes a mistake on the other side now, they may still have a chance to win it in regulation.
They get him at the 30. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. McNabb is lined up under center. Offense lines up in an I. He throws a bullet out to his left. The backer picks it off. That interception could change the complexion of this game.
When you're playing with a tie score, you have to try to be aggressive, obviously, to get the game-winning score. But if you turn it over, oh my, what a painful turnover that was.
Here's the give. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Bolger is under center. He has two tight ends. Play action. Rifles this one out to the right. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bound.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he had been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
The challenge on the call coming from upstairs now. Tough to see from our angle whether he caught that one or not.
And that's really a tough call no matter which angle you're looking at it from, because it looked to me like he was able to get his arms underneath that ball, but it's just so hard to see whether or not that ball ever got loose and actually touched the ground.
After reviewing the play, the ruling in the field is overturned.
And after looking into it further, they will reverse the call. The Eagles line up with a nickelback. Back to pass. Passes left. What an open field tackle. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
He didn't get his feet set as he threw, and he can't hang on to it. Holt was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 28. Brought down at the 24-yard line. Jackson gains about 5 yards on the run. Bolger steps to the line of scrimmage. Offense lines up in an I. Makes the short throw. Tackle around the 14-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Play action. And it's caught. He steps out at the 11. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Makes the reception. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Kick is up. It's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. They get him at the 27-yard line. This is it, do or die time. A field goal will tie it. A touchdown will win it.
Yeah, but the clock is a big factor right now. I always say go for the touchdown, go for the win. But first things first, you have to get in position for that tying field goal.
With the pass. He leaps. It's caught. He's dropped at midfield. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
They pick up some positive yards that time.
There's only a handful of quarterbacks in the league that would even dare that throw. Big, strong-arm guy got it in. That was a tough throw.
He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. And this was a good one. Our final score is the Rams 20, the Eagles 17.